Okay, it says it's recording.
Awesome. Okay. So it's 8:04, so we'll go ahead and get started. But so excited. Okay. There's a few I wanted to recognize, but they're not on. Zoe signed up a coach this past week. She's on her way to Diamond. She's getting there. Jennifer Hayes signed up a coach. Jamie, she signed up a coach, and on Thursday she's going to be Emerald. So that's very exciting. I'm excited for her. Tanya, she signed up 3 coaches last week. So she became Emerald, and she's just like, whatever, I got this, you know. And then Stacy Helm signed up another coach. So very, very, very cool. We are growing. Our team is growing. So very exciting. Hi, Billy. And okay, so this past week, obviously a lot of the coaches were in Cancun, and we know that we've got new product coming out. We have a new program coming out, and it's going to be crazy exciting. Hi, Jen. Okay, she must have it on mute now, but okay. But number one, the program, I did get to speak yesterday, and it's going to be so much fun. It's like literally, I wouldn't compare it to Hip Hop Abs at all. Hip Hop Abs, fun, but kind of cheesy. This is like, let's rock, like working out, like but getting some crazy dancing in. And I don't know, it's really hard to explain. I'm going to do a video and probably post it on Thursday. It's going to be me looking really stupid, but it'll give you an idea of like how you get this choreography and then you just like rock it. I don't know. Like at first when I heard the concept, I'm like, I don't know. But it's going to be really, really, really cool. And I was so surprised and excited by the feedback that I got when I posted about the new program. Like everybody's like, I want it. You know, this is something I want to do. This is going to be, let me know when it's ready. And I was like blown away. So that's really exciting. And Tanya's on. I was just saying your name and how excited I am for you signing up 3 coaches last week. Emerald. So, yeah, you got this. I'm really excited for you. Woo! Yay. Okay. So, let's see. The supplement line, y'all, is, I'm not sure, did you all look in the online office and there's like a 3-minute video talking about the supplement line? If you want, I can play it. It's like 3 minutes. Or do you want to just not waste the time on doing it? You can do it on your own.
What is this that's new that came out?
We have a new supplement line. It's going to come out at Summit. It's pre-workout. It's not like E&E. It's, E&E is a lot more smooth and natural. This one's going to be like giving you that like that. Some people like the tingle. Some people like the extra like jitter energy. And that's kind of what this is going to be. It's going to be more intense.
That peak performance.
Yeah. So there's like 4 different new supplements. There's the hydration. So you actually have more hydration than just drinking water while you're working out. So that's part of the supplement line. There is the post-workout, and it's way different than what results in recovery. It's more designed. This Harvard super grad who specializes in supplements has come up with and helped Beachbody with this. And it's Paul is big time into supplements. He, anatomy physiology major, that's his thing. He loves the body. He loves supplements. He loves just, knowing how the body works and stuff like that. And he was watching the video and he was like, this is going to change so much for what we already have. We have the workouts, we have, nutrition with Shakeology, we have the portion control. Now we have kick butt supplements that serious athletes and serious bodybuilders are using, but we're making it to where it's top of the line.
Okay,
so we're going to have, so we're going to have this to offer. So there's nothing left for us. We've got everything. It's kind of, I wouldn't compare it to Advocare, but I know that they sort of have all the little supplement line sort of thing. And I think what we've done is kind of taken it and making it like a different level. There's a post-workout that you take before you go to bed, and it's got the casein protein in it to where it's like a time-release protein, to where like whey is like one shot, basically. Casein is, if you want to come, this is his thing. If you want to like, welcome to my husband.
Hey, Bo.
I'm going to let him talk for a couple seconds and tell exactly why he's excited about it, because he's already like, as soon as it comes out, like, you better get it for me. I'm like, hello, you're a coach, you can get it yourself. But okay.
Well, I got excited about the video, but you guys need to go watch that video. Basically, they went and I don't know if it's a team that they hired on to Beachbody or not, but the guy is an exercise physiologist. This is what I majored in school, but he's got a PhD and I don't, so there's a difference. But what got me fired up is that the supplement, the last one they talk about before bed, is what a lot of bodybuilders swear by, and I like it too. It's a little harder to mix, but you just have to shake it a little longer. It's called casein. It's a slow digesting protein versus whey, where it hits you real quick after a workout to get into your bloodstream a lot faster. Casein is a slow released digesting protein. Basically, you drink it at bed to keep you anti-catabolic. When you go into catabolism, basically catabolism eats away at your muscles. So you have anabolism, which is build muscle, and catabolism. So this is the anti-catabolic drink that they put out. It's everywhere on the internet now, but you know, Beachbody's getting their own, so pretty fired up about it. But go out there and check out that video. I saw it and got really excited about it. So if you have any questions, just let her know and filter the questions through her. I can answer them.
Yeah.
So anyway, bye guys.
Bye. So, you know, for us to have access to this too is great. I mean, I know like a few coaches have left Beachbody and they like doing like bodybuilding and stuff like that, and they're like sponsoring different supplements. Well, now we have that. Like, we have those supplements that, you know, people are going elsewhere to get. They're going to GNC, they're going to enriched nutrients or whatever. I mean, they're going to different places, and now we can say, well, we've got them too. So it's really, really exciting. I think it's going to help us, number one, help a lot more people. It's going to help, you know, get people to their goals quicker. It's going to help for our businesses, you know, even bigger, quicker. And it's just really, really exciting. It's just brilliant that we've got so much to offer. So, of course, it's coming up. So in July. So any questions on that?
Watch the video later.
Yeah, it's like 3 minutes long, and at the end, Tony's like dropping F-bombs about how cool it is. And he's like, oh, and then Autumn's talking about how like right on it is and that kind of thing. So, and the guy who has put it together seems really smart and has a really fun, like, cool accent. Okay. So what else? Okay, so we are 13 minutes in. In Cancun, I talked to a lot of coaches, some on our team, some on other teams, and there was always a common question. And, you know, it was for all level of coaches. It was, you know, from coach to multi-star, diamond coaches. I'm just having conversations with them. And, you know, it was kind of like, what do you do? Like, what do you do to separate from another coach? Or how is the organization different? And, or how have you gotten to where you are? That sort of thing. And there's, you know, you talk to so many different people, and it was kind of the common thing. And, you know, we talk about them. And one of the things I like to say when I was talking to people I had never talked to before is that where you are in your business is how many people you talk to. Because we're always told no. We're not always told no. We're told, we all get no's. We get some yeses. We get some maybe later. We get some you're crazy. What are you doing? We get all kinds of things, but you still keep talking to people every single day, talking to people. And it's not only about the workouts. It's about the business. It's about positivity. It's about motivation. It's about everything that a coach does. What's wrong, Jeanette?
Oh, nothing. I think her computer's first.
I made a sad face for Orion because she's sick.
A minute.
It was like he was doing too.
I was like, oh no, don't be sad. Okay, so sorry about that. But and I think what we do as coaches too is we overcomplicate everything. We're like, I'm not where I want to be, so I'm going to do this, or I'm going to try to do something different. And when all we need to be doing, and we know what we need to be doing, is keeping it simple and doing it every day, finding new people to help. That's the biggest one I think we bypass besides personal development, is constantly growing your contact list, constantly talking to people, constantly just building relationships, inviting, and getting over the hump, getting over the fear of talking to people. And I guess basically that's, keeping it simple keeps us more focused. It keeps us not getting upset. Getting upset and things happen. And because they do, instead of going just check on the face. So, and it was a common theme. Talked to so many different coaches on contact. So, and it was a common stop, just stop. Next day you do. So it's just keeping with it, staying consistent, no matter what your day was today and tomorrow and the next day. You just continue to do.
Oh.
So I mainly wanted to go over the topic of the products and programs, but I felt like sharing just a little bit with, the experience that, when you do go to events and you do get to talk to other teams and other coaches and stuff, and you feel like, well, what are we doing different? And I don't think that we're doing anything different other than the fact that we need to help our coaches do the same thing that we are doing every day, preaching it. This is what we're doing. This is why, we're on this call, is because we care about our business and we want to continue to grow no matter what. So duplicating it to your coaches, to your coaches' coaches, to their coaches' coaches, because quite honestly, sometimes a coach will become a coach. They'll sign up a couple coaches, and then that coach decides that it's no longer something that they want to do. So, hi, Jen.
Hi, I was at a tennis match.
No, I'm glad you're on. So, and it's just kind of like reaching down to and helping out the coaches who are in your organization and your downline. Because I think we all know coaches, and you may even have a coach who signed up and who's no longer working the business. So that's why we have what we have in our team, that I'm not every one of your uplines. So just feel, the void that when somebody in your downline has that void, just being there for them sort of thing. I'm going to go back to recognition because Jen wasn't on. Congratulations on signing your new coach.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Woo-hoo!
Woohoo!
It was a rough month and a half, but I'm back in business.
That's awesome. And Tanya signed up 3 last week.
Wow.
So she's Spitfire. So yay. Okay. That. Where's everybody? How you feeling?
I still really want that bobblehead, and I'm like focusing on it. I wanted something awful. But I think like my biggest thing is that since I'm hosting Super Saturday, and Shelby is my guest speaker at the event. So I'm super nervous about that because, like I've had hit or misses with Super Saturday. So like I was talking to Shelby earlier today, like we just wanted to make it as honest as like, be us, because it's a mix of different teams. Like it's not just our team. I was able to get a larger room, so we're pushing like 15
Awesome.
right now. And then the emails are still coming in. The room itself can hold 35. Shelby, I will not make you make that many 21-day fixed egg muffins, but that's kind of where we are.
That's exciting.
That's great.
The nerves are going to be there regardless if you've done it before or not. Just to have fun with it and just live in the moment because it's kind of exciting. Everybody else on here is going, right? To one?
I actually am not going to be able to go.
You're not?
No, I'm going to a wedding that happens to be on the same day.
Oh.
And maybe I could go for a little while, but the last one that they had started
Oh,
at
wow.
1. The wedding, of course, is at 3:30, and it's nowhere close to where Super Saturday is, and I'm super bummed. But my friend's only going to get married once. So kind of a hard decision.
See if someone in Team Boss maybe can send you the video.
Okay.
Because I didn't actually get it because one of the co-hosts is actually downloading it or whatever. So I would send it to you, but I don't have access to it yet.
And
Just so that you can see.
I don't mind doing it, Christy, because I'm going to get it for hours, so I can.
Thanks so much.
Perfect.
I'm super bummed, but
But you'll get some. So that's
yes,
good.
that's great, and I need it. Like, I wish it was like next weekend. Need it more than like anything right now.
It'll be here before you know it. Seriously.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It's going to be so awesome. So awesome. All right. What else?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can get certified with size, right?
I think so, yes.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Even
I didn't know that.
My gym will flip out. So
Oh my gosh. Yes, they will. With
I'm
all your
super-
Zumba. Oh my God. It's like a whole new level.
Yes.
I know. I used to teach hip hop, and from what it looks like, it's very hip hop-esque. So they're always asking me about teaching hip hop. So that would be perfect.
It looks so much more than hip hop. Believe me. When I did my coaching thing, that's what I bought, and I was just like, it was okay. I wasn't after Insanity. I was Insanity, but this is so much
I'm so
more.
excited to watch the video. Oh, yes.
Like chill bumps.
I'm just hoping Jennifer keeps her promise and keeps her extensions in.
Yeah. Swing that hair, girl.
I may lose a couple by that time.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
And I just wanted to say from last week, since I was not able to be on the call, Billy, like your story, seriously, I was like crying in the bathroom because I was listening to it in the morning when I was getting ready for work. So I hated to miss it because of silly, stupid sinus migraines. But thank you so much for sharing your story. Like it was just like awesome.
Thank you.
Completely
Yes,
awesome.
thank you so much
Appreciate
for
that.
doing that. Very, very much. Christina, do you have anything that stood out to you in Cancun? Not to put you on the spot, but if you do, feel free to share it. If not, somebody else will talk.
Yeah, just be warned that there may be some kids jumping into my camera and making silly noises because they think this is the coolest thing ever. Now, you know what? I would just say, like, it was just, compared to Summit last year, this was nice because it was so much more intimate, and everybody there was just so friendly and willing to talk and share their stories and their experiences and what they're doing. So I really enjoyed that part of it, and the team bonding piece. So like if you're able to get to either the Super Saturdays or Summit, like do it, because it makes such a difference when you get to connect with people on that different level. So,
absolutely.
I thought that was cool.
Yes. It's just one of those things you just can't put into words. So if you're not on the waiting list, and I know some of you are, or get on to the cruise and Summit and Super Saturdays and any event that is like within, if there's something else going on, sometimes they'll have like vital behavior trainings. There was one of those in Atlanta last year where corporate came in and did this whole day of like just training. If you can get your hands on something like that, usually they'll post them in the online office, but even if you have to go a little ways to see it, they're so worth it. Not even just the training part of it, but just being around all these other coaches. It's just, there's just no words to put. And I mean, I don't know. But so I'm excited for those of you who are going on the Super Saturday. Take lots of notes. Take like a piece of paper or your iPad or something, and just get lots of pictures too. Post them on Facebook. People love to see when you're at events. It brings people your way. It shows what our coaching community is all about. It's not, a lot of people think it's about selling and, that sort of thing. But once people see the community and the love that we have, they're more drawn to it, and they start to get it. And sometimes it takes a while when you're first starting off or, whatever, for people to actually see it. But over time, people start to get it. But. And Orion, I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we've got about, probably 10 more minutes. Guys haven't had anything to share? Any questions?
I was past couple of days. I started doing scary, but I'm doing it. The 20 recruits in 30 days program, and I'm liking it so far. I've definitely reached out, like going way outside my comfort zone, but kind of in doing that. I had question number one, and number two, I started. People obviously you get objections and stuff, so. I think this lives in the Coach Online office and the training, but I did find on YouTube, it's called Overcoming Objections, and it's actually something from Summit from, I think, 2013. Barbie and I forget who the guy was, but I watched it on YouTube. It's in like 6 parts. But I think the whole thing is on the online office. It was awesome. I watched it, I listened to it on my drive today because I had to go to an event or a meeting for work, and I really got a lot out of it. So I don't know if you guys want to check that out, but they hit on so many good points and gave ways on like how to overcome basically objections, but also tips on forming and things like that. So it was awesome. I'm going to go back and listen to it again because I liked it so much. But one question I have, because one thing that I kept thinking, like I'll have like people be like I'll ask them about if they'd be interested in the coaching opportunity or whatever. Like, well, what exactly does it entail? Like, how do you answer that question? Because
that's where I'll leave a lot of my talking out of it. I'll just say, if I sent you a video, would you take a few minutes to watch it? And then that's where I send the intro to Team Beachbody and ask when they're going to watch it, and then kind of schedule the appointment with them and say, okay, that's great. So you're going to watch it at 7:00. Well, I'm going to follow up with you at 7:15 because it's a 7-minute video to see what you liked best about it. So then you go back to them and then you say, 7:15, hey girl, did you watch the video? What'd you like best about it? And either she's going to say, or he's going to say, I love this, or I didn't watch it yet. And then either you set another appointment, say, okay, cool, when do you think that you'll get a chance to watch it? And then that sort of thing. But literally, I mean, like, you can go on and on and on about how amazing coaching is, but you never know what's going to touch that person. So I feel like the Team Beachbody video just touches everything from the community to the income to discount to anything. So let them decide what they would like best about it. You know what I'm saying?
Like Eric Gorey says, you know, use the third-party tool. Let the third-party tool, you know, answer those questions for them.
Because it's brilliant. It really does touch everything. I mean, it's like, okay, well, let me not talk and like vomit all over you, because I would love to vomit all over you, but because I like coaching so much, it's the most amazing thing ever, you know. They did that video for a reason, and they were really, really smart about it. So just give it to them.
I think
I sent it to a couple of people yesterday.
that you said, like, what did you like best about it? That's definitely after, listening to Eric Worre's book. Like, that was one of the things when I'm starting to ask questions of people, feedback from information that we've talked about or videos or things about the program or using the products. I'm always asking them what they like best about it. And it's just been such a flip in the conversation. They just you don't get as much of the negative, because you're framing it in a way to look at the positive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then I used the coffee thing from the talk that you shared with us a while ago. What was her name? Susan?
Sarah Robbins.
I always talk about the cup of coffee, like filling up your coffee, trying to help people realize that people are going to say no to you, and you can keep going with it. And I use it in my 9 to 5 too with my students in career counseling. So double bonus.
Yeah, that's awesome. And for those of you who don't know what I was just talking about, let's see. The GoPro book, and I know most of you probably have it, but there's a chapter that basically gives you step by step by step how to do that invite, and it's using the third party tool. And honestly, that's usually the only way I invite people to the opportunity, because it's just, it takes you out of it and lets them decide on their own what they like best about coaching, what would fit for them in coaching. And then once you get the reason why they, what they liked best about it, then you can go into, yes, that's why, coaching is that way. Coaching is about community, or if it's more about income for them, yes, you have the potential to make, income, whatever. But I'll have to find the chapter and put it in the group, but it's money. Like, literally, it's key.
Sorry if I'm asking.
No.
Like, leading into it, because I don't want to just, I said, I don't want to just jump in right with the script right away. So, I mean, what is the best way to, so that you don't hear crickets? Because you're like, hey, I think you'd be great for coaching. What do you think?
I usually say, have you ever, after you say, hey, how you doing, and have you ever considered? And I think you would be amazing because, and then they're either going to say, yes, I have considered, or no. Either no, you would think I would be good, or no, and either way you can say, well, I think you would be amazing because you're very motivating, because you have a business mind, because you love Beachbody products, because whatever. And then you just say, I know you maybe don't feel like it's for you, but would you still take a few minutes to watch the video? Does that help?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm going about it the right way. It still feels awkward to me, and I think I just have to get over that hurdle. So.
Well, I'm excited for you. For anybody who's never done it, it's Eric Worre has a video, and it's about an hour long. Yeah. And it basically tells you how to recruit 20 people in 30 days and talk about explosion in your business if you do that. even if you don't recruit the 20, you're probably going to get 5, 6, people who you never thought would have been interested, who like will fall in love with the business, And I had said this before to some, some of you. You're like, well, what if I don't have
Okay, I'll see you
customers
tomorrow.
or whatever? Don't discriminate. Don't decide for someone whether they would like to do this, because you never know what situation someone's in, whether they could really use this for, for a number of reasons. We all have our reasons why we coach, and maybe it's an outlet for them that they need outside of their life. Maybe they have struggles. They don't have a close knit, positive friends like we have each other, and we take it for granted sometimes that we have a lot of positive people on our team that are constantly lifting us up. A lot of people don't have that. And if they can be a part of our community, it doesn't have to be about income. It doesn't have to be about, so many things. It can be about what we have with our, family of coaching. So again, just not discriminating. Don't decide for someone, because it's, it's not doing you any justice. It's not giving, someone else. It's giving justice. It's giving everyone justice. So, I know we're all passionate about what we do, and there's a reason why. It's not something that we should be afraid of sharing, But that's my soapbox. Okay, well, we've got a little less than 3 minutes. I'm glad everybody got on.
It was really nice to see you guys.
We've got 9 days left in the month, but we have 30 days.
30 days.
So we have,
Yes, 9
okay,
days.
so 8 days tomorrow. We have 8 days. That's over a week to hit Success Club. You can do it in a day. You can do it in 8 days. So 3 people.
Jen, let me just tell you, the other day I went into the grocery store, and I was getting a sub made up, and this guy was telling him what to put in there, and he looks at it, he's like, wow, he goes, all these healthy ingredients. And I said, well, I lost 50 pounds. I said, I got to keep my shape. And he's like, really? He's like, wow. He says, that's great. And I showed him my picture, and he says, yeah. He says, I lost 100 pounds. He says, I love fitness. And I said, well, let me ask you. I says, would you be interested in looking at an opportunity? And he said, sure. He says, how do I do it? So I got his contact information. We're friends on Facebook. He watched the video 2 days later. That night, I spoke with him. He is already has 5 people in line that he wants to talk to. He just has to get his money together, and we're supposed to have a second call tonight. So, it just, if you share just, hey, what about this? You guys interested in looking at an opportunity? That's another angle
That's
at
awesome.
it.
Yeah.
And then Friday night, I was in my 21 Day Fix Extreme t-shirt, and this guy says, did you do it? And I said, yeah. We just got to talking. He just actually got in a scooter accident, so he's got road rash all over him, but he says, I'm ready. He once he's healed up. So just get your wear and shares and wear. There you go. I just gotta say that it looks a lot better on you than it does on me.
Oh, Lord. Okay, well, I think we need to cut it off. It says less than a minute, but it said that for a couple minutes. So, are you going to be able to share it, you think, Shelby?
I'll figure it out.